Morning. I've had the diesel heater on now since yesterday afternoon. We were forecast to go down to zero overnight, and it did. So it got quite cold outside, and I didn't want to let the garage get that cold. So I just had this on level one, just ticking over real slow to keep the garage warm. And you can see on the thermometer here, the temperature is about 48 or 49 degrees, and it managed to maintain that level overnight, even when it was zero outside. Our garage does get quite cold. We have a shelf that we have out here in the garage where we do keep, extra food that doesn't, really go into the pantry until we start using it. And we've never had anything freeze, but having the diesel heater does help keep things a little warmer out here when we get down to those deep cold snaps. I charged the battery pack a little bit yesterday in anticipation of this big storm that's coming. And I turned it off last night when we went to bed, but this morning I did plug it back in again about 15 minutes ago to continue charging. And you can see right now the HumpSync batteries are reporting that they're at 80%. And when you go across the pack, all four of them are reporting at 80% state of charge. And 13.5 volts is the overall voltage on each of the four HumpSync batteries. And you can see that with the balancer connected to the Hisense batteries, they're all around the 135, 136 range. And with that balancer, once it becomes active at a certain point, you know, then you'll see the voltages fluctuate around a little bit. But everything's reporting around 13.5, 13.6 right now. And those packs have been in parallel for the last 2 days in anticipation of the storm that's coming. So everything is ready to go. And we're just said, I'm going to charge this battery bank up to about 90%, and I'll leave it there. Cell deviation in these batteries is really not so much of a concern. When you stay between 5% state of charge and 95% state of charge, you can see that cell deviation is only about 3 millivolts on battery number one in this pack of the HumpSyncs. And if you check all the other batteries, they're all reading very similar cell deviation voltages. So they're showing 80% cell deviation in this battery is 7 millivolts. So it's not really a big concern on these batteries until you got to a higher state of charge or to the bottom of your state of charge. And since this pack is a backup system, it's going to normally spend its life around the 50% range, and charge and discharge. I probably won't discharge it much below 10 or 15%. And at which time I would always put my generator back on to charge or maintain it. And it's never going to be fully charged. I plan on only bringing these up to about 90% in regular use, but I do plan to eventually balance these whenever the storm's over. I'll continue to test with the system and proceed from there. But that's about it for me. We're prepared for the storm here, and they're saying that we're going to get anywhere from 10 to about 18 inches of snow. So we're guaranteed to at least get probably about a foot. And so we'll just be sitting tight and waiting for the snow to start arriving tomorrow night. And that's supposed to continue, or actually tonight, that's supposed to continue all through tomorrow into Monday, I suppose, around noontime. So we'll see how much we wind up getting, and I'll send an update once I'm able to get back online if we do wind up losing our internet. But if the internet stays up, even if we lose power, I'll be able to send an update because of, well, I've got a backup system. So everybody take care and stay safe. Oh, and one more thing. I noticed on previous videos that the audio would go in and out and sounded more muffled. And well, I'm filming with an iPad, and apparently I was putting my hand over top of the microphone randomly throughout my videos, and I apologize for the poor audio. My wife is awesome, and unknown to me, she ordered me a wireless microphone that connects Bluetooth to my iPad. So hopefully this is the first one that I've filmed using it, and hopefully the audio sounds better on this. But hey, honey, thank you.